Welcome to PVT Express News channel. Subscribe to the channel and don't miss the hottest news of the day. Our today's newsletter includes the following content. Does Yangzi still have a chance to get the marriage goddess? His own mentality says it all. The annual Greyhawk goddess is about to air again. Fans are also soliciting support for their own golden calf. Despite this, there are still many netizens who speak out. Said that this year's showing goddess has not yet been decided. Furthermore, ignored Yangzi, who played the role of the goddess Xiaoying for 2 consecutive years. Might need to pass her by again. Countless netizens are also disappointed with Yangzi. The possibility of the glorious falcon goddess is well known. Flowers. Who will be this time by Brilliant? New Brilliant HOG goddess hosted by Bird Grants. The winner. It is also a topic of concern for many netizens. Obviously, this honor. One of the most fascinating appearances of our time. Whoever is chosen. Be generally a representative artist for 2 years. This is also a great opportunity to gain status and themes. It is said that this year's bird goddess. There will also be Yangzi and Zhao Lucy. Competitors such as Bailu Yushushin and Wu Xinyan. Among these selected artists, Yangzi is currently the most famous. Her charm and influence are also among the best. The same crowd also spoke highly of her. More importantly, Yangzi satisfies the ability of the goddess of light falcon. I was favored several times by everyone a long time ago. Passed the Brilliant Bird Award. Back in 2018. Yangzi relies on the sweet honey to sink into embers like ice. Drama series such as Manchu Tribute became popular around that time. It is also the ability of the radiant falcon goddess. From one perspective, she stood out among everyone because of her acting skills. The subsequent angle is Yangzi's popularity is extremely high. Start as a child star. She got enough traffic for Yangzi herself. Not to mention, these two situations are also the hard cards of Yinyo goddess. Sadly, Yangzi, who became famous at the end of the year, missed her determination back then. About that time, the goddess of swallows and birds is represented by Doraba. Many netizens also deeply lamented Yangzi. Back in 2019, Yangzi relies on her dear pet. Gained the upper hand in escaping from the circle. Generally speaking, it meets this condition. Even so, in 2020, the goddess Xiaoying was defeated again. Yangzi passed by again. It can be said that Yangzi was really unlucky in these 2 meetings. Didn't keep up once. Once again, it was misappropriated by other female craftsmen. From 2020 to 2021. According to convention, Yangzi's popularity is still as great as you can imagine. The main female clinician, and if it's not troublesome, just guide your life. A lot of investment has also been made in spreading the influence. This also makes perfect sense for work week. But can Yangzi play the role of the bird god this year? It still depends on Yangzi's popularity. Being promoted doesn't mean she really wants to serve effectively. And after these 2 years, the goddess of swallows and birds is becoming more and more popular. I really can't rest assured. The later the better. But it is undeniable that Yangzi has excellent conditions in all aspects. And she is also unusually able to become the goddess of silence. And we as a whole are aware of. Yangzi really needs to become the shining falcon goddess. In summary, this is a good chance to show her face. It is also an opportunity to reflect the value of artists. When I was shortlisted before, we can also see that Yangzi really takes it seriously. Put down your personal dignity. Take the initiative to canvass votes for yourself. They even mobilized her to canvass for votes outside. Ma Tianyu became one of them. Ma Tianyu later posted on social media. Introduced the chat data between Yangzi and herself. In fact, I hope Ma Tianyu will vote for him. Many netizens said. It's enough to see Yangzi's preference for the honor of the Golden Eagle Goddess. Yangzi's personal attitude. Everybody knows. In previous actions, Yangzi no longer playing the role of the Golden Eagle Goddess again. Although she didn't say anything on the surface. But we can also see that she is still confused. The number of qualified votes is obviously among the top. It's a pity that he didn't win at the last minute. Many netizens said. This honorary title does have personal strengths. It cannot be obtained through hard work. After this failure, Yangzi changed her mind about the name of the Golden Eagle Goddess. No longer obsessed with this honor. So I'm searching for this year's Golden Eagle Goddess. Yangzi is still very calm. Now I don't show any happy expression anymore. It's just that I feel like this honor might be special. Hobbies are also complicated. It's not as easy as it used to be. On the other hand, Yangzi's personal. Looking forward to this honor. Not as high as before. And he has reached the age of his previous life. She doesn't care about those useless things. Element if you can. He will be taller. But now if you can't. He's not a big problem anymore. Comment one hope this year. Yangzi is no longer absolutely certified as the Golden Eagle Goddess. Comment 2 prospect and assist Yangzi Golden Eagle Goddess. Yangzi has long been the Golden Eagle Goddess in our hearts. Comment 3 Golden Eagle is about Yangzi. This is worth it. Comment on the hobbies behind the 4 entertainment careers. Complexity is real. It's a pity that Yang didn't get the Golden Eagle Goddess at all. Yangzi once won the Huading Award. Best Actress in a Chinese Contemporary TV Drama, etc. With Yangzi's experience and efforts, she can definitely provide everyone with higher works. Will receive more expert awards in the future. Come on Yangzi. Comment 5 The biggest key factor is the appearance of Zime. Ability and character. This so-called reward is really not worth it. First I assumed that the ultimate Golden Eagle Goddess. Now we no longer care about who is in charge. As long as the awards are fair, simple, and open to the public. Let everyone feel that now is not. Then suppressed capital. The famous star. So that anyone can take a sensible look at this issue. Moreover, over the years, Yangzi. He has introduced us to so many wonderful works. She also introduced us to many weird characters. Secondly, the editor thinks. Although Yangzi no longer has the famous Xiaohua Golden Eagle Goddess Award. But in the long run, she also correctly obtained the relationship with Huang Xiaoming. Zhao Wei Haiqing's Golden Rooster Award recommendations. This is also an honor that no one can get. And at the 28th China Golden Rooster and 100 Flowers Film Festival, while receiving the honorary title of recommender, Yangzi can finally feel proud. All in all, we are all chasing the Golden Eagle Goddess Award. No matter who is in charge. As long as it's fair. After all, although Yangzi is not the Golden Eagle Goddess, but he is still our favorite purple monkey. Whether it is Yangzi before or Yangzi now, all left a deep impression on the audience. Looking forward to him in the future. Bring us more and higher works. 02 Xiao Zhan has become the most famous actor in the summer season. There are 3 most important caloric revaluations. Play a superimposed role. The bustling summer days are over. At some stage during this period, enjoying your career can be said to be very energetic. A large number of famous dramas are coming online one after another. It became a hot topic of conversation among some viewers. Recently a platform compiled a list of the most popular male artists of the summer. Xiao Zhan ranked first with a high score of 89.44. Followed closely by Wang Yibo, Song Yashuan, Kai Shukuan, and others. Xiao Zhan won first place. In fact, many people were surprised. On the one hand, he has no TV series broadcast online. How come it is so popular? On the other hand, to be honest, his exposure rate is not very high. How to accumulate calories? In fact, Xiao Zhan's popularity mainly comes from three aspects. The three aspects are superimposed. Nature comes first. Xiao Zhan's three major sources of heat during summer vacation. Of course, the popularity of these three aspects. It all depends on Xiao Zhan's high traffic and popularity. The first source of heat is the upcoming TV series Yu Guyao. The play stars Xiao Zhan and Ren Min. Completed around November last year. It is expected to be broadcast this summer. So the whole summer, the outside world is waiting for the broadcast of this drama. But not broadcast. The direct reason is the State Administration of Radio, Film and Television has not issued a distribution license. That is to say, the platform is waiting for licensing. It's summer when the gesture arrives. The result is counterproductive. The show goes round and round. Or missed summer. But I also gained a lot of popularity. July and August. The entertainment topic list is published on average every 2 or 3 days. There's a lot of discussion. As male protagonist, Xiao Zhan was mentioned the most. Xiao Zhan's popularity soared. Not inferior to those actually broadcast TV series. Even the sense of existence is higher than them. This is the charm of Xiao Zhan. This shows the audience's expectations for this drama. The second aspect of popularity. Xiao Zhan earned it through public appearances. In 2 months. In order to cooperate with the promotion of brands or partners, Xiao Zhan appeared in many live broadcasts. For example, Ning's promotional live broadcast, etc. To seize the opportunity of summer. Maximize benefits. Every time he appears in the live broadcast room, there will be many fans flocking here. Get a glimpse of Xiao Zhan's style, along with related entertainment topics. They are also listed one by one. Each one has hundreds of millions of views. There are tens of thousands of discussions. These are all manifestations of Xiao Zhan's popularity. Basically, he becomes a phenomenon every time. Reached the top of the popularity charts of other artists and celebrities several times. The price/performance ratio is really high. The third heat source is more practical, i.e., tap water for the fan. Xiao Zhan's fan base is undoubtedly huge, covering all ages of men, women, and children. In this case, only the characters of fans can shine in the summer. That is, the uninterrupted Amway Xiao Zhan. Increased Xiao Zhan's popularity and topicality. Specifically in promoting the upcoming TV series Fishbone Ballad, The Sea in Distant Dreams, etc. And promotion of the debut event. And news related to Xiao Zhan, etc. The heat these points bring. Giving it directly to Xiao Zhan himself is simply the icing on the cake. In order to prove their popularity, some artists find someone to create beautiful data. And Xiao Zhan doesn't need the hot water from fans and passers-by at all. It's enough to push him to be number one. Do not believe. You can go to Xiao Zhan Square to experience it for yourself. Real popularity. He is so real. The wedding of Yangzi's best friend Yangzi was revealed. Discussions about binding marriages were common in the past. Mao Bai and Lu Wei were present. I live on the top of the Yangzi River by Li Ziyi. When describing love like this, I just hope your heart is like my heart. I am willing to be satisfied. I just hope the core of my love will stay with me. No matter whether there are waves and difficulties in front of me. My heart is unwavering. I will never bombard your attachment to me. Use this sentence to portray the rival lords in bloom. Couldn't be more appropriate. Quotations of rulers, worship among Peng Xing. Like a sonnet. A grand wedding. Delicate lights of blue lavender flowers. Perfect rhinestones. Charming Sina netizens shout sweet. Lovely icon show planning. This is endless. Girl's fantasy wedding. From the fantasy scene of the wedding. You should be able to see the investment in this wedding. Gem lamps and rich settings can reflect this. Big day. The Lord is well dressed. Flawless. She changed from the typical short hair and cheeky look in the past. Become refined and enchanting without losing grace. The silver wedding dress and rhinestone crown are particularly stunning. The man of the hour Lu Penghang wears a sequined suit. Lu Penghang was originally an artist. The attitude and appearance are also very harmonious with the ruler. Live broadcast. Sina girls in the downpour of firecrackers. Solemn oath. Early morning of September 7th. The two issued a sweet declaration of authority on Weibo. Keep my love for you together. Wake up every day. Always together. Rest. Mouth wide open. Big day. Countless friends from the circle came to help. Doyun's social businessman Joshi is also here. It can be seen that gentlemen are everywhere. The companion present was Mao Bubu, singing a tune. There are also Lu Weizhua, Wang Sulong, and others. The best Rosa's companion is also here. Field. Among them, the expression on the face of his companion Xiao. Being too firm in netizens' theories. In the photo, everyone is taking a group photo. Smooth muscles and a high bridge of nose appear particularly prominent. Netizens are speculating. Despite this, netizens' assumptions about Zhao's different restorative disappointments. It did not affect Zhao's passionate desire for the ruler. There are also people following Xiao on Weibo, waiting for others to grab flowers together. The scene is extremely lively. Where he participated in a creative writing camp. Hu Yetao and Qin Mu's Hengwai, who participated in Youth with You, also appeared in the group photo together. At the wedding, Mao Bai sings for you and the gentleman Yan Rujing. Noisy. He also organized the final. Yan Rujing then posted a video on Weibo. I must be here to add points to the beauty. Wedding of two. Full of emotion and humor at a certain moment. Family love without being devoted to others. Should be a pair. Isn't it? Do you need love from the same age? Apparent worship of rulers. Denied each of the above traditional concepts. So many rules and regulations. How could it be a serious relationship? Regardless of whether dual restrictions are added. He may not really have the choice to collect great love. You are the only person responsible for your feelings. Perhaps. The melon-eating crowd saw the wonderful scene of the king's wedding. After the sweetness between the two of them, you will feel that this is an ideal pilgrimage for a pair. Despite this, in fact, it's just the opposite. Just started. Netizens don't have much hope for the love between siblings. The two also experienced a lot of highs and lows. Just came to the end. Photos of rulers in the vision of post-00s generation. Probably not the most widely known. But for those born in the 90s, he can be seen as an adolescent. In the program, Lord is always a clear and hilarious debater. And liberal vanguard. Ladies stand up. Photos have appeared in public view. Not only that. The ruler's hair is short and sleek. A male netizen once said, "It is natural for a woman like the prince to be a companion." But the prince unexpectedly chose Lu Pengxing, who is 1 or 2 years younger than him. Oh. Lu Pengxing is a contemporary young artist. Although he sings very well, But netizens think he is not worthy of the ruler. Said the dynamic between the two was so perfect. And regardless of age. From a money perspective, the prince's career is booming. At the same time, Lu Pengxing is a fledgling actor. I don't have many resources on hand either. From the perspective of cognitive factors, kings are also more famous than people. The difference is the human bias towards long-term status. Some people think ladies looking for men younger than themselves is irrelevant. 3 lovers get married. Different people's discussions and worldly denials will produce beautiful love. The king firmly stated in the display. The two chose different people. There is a need to get married. It's no longer just a casual date. However, many netizens have speculated on this. It is suspected that the king is forcing the marriage in disguise. The king also expressed in the decoration. Dowry without wild voyage. Just marry him. As long as the two of them share the same goals, that's enough. Finally, on February 12 this year, king on social platforms. The marriage certificate of the two people was released. Register. In photo, the king's face was filled with a happy smile. It was a perfect stroke for this date. Yangzi, a friend in the circle, also worked hard for this. Shout to the internet and never play with me again. I might be sad. Find Lu Pengxing on Wangji's social platform. You might see 2 people preparing dinner together. 3 foods and 4 seasons, a lovely scene. Lu Pengxing no longer underestimates romance. Scene of giving flowers to the king. The king secretly filmed him dozing off. The pose is totally funny and wonderful. Every day. After this relationship was exposed, the two of them didn't relax at all. The king actively exercises his waistcoat line. So many worldly rules. How could there be such a great marriage? Happiness is the last evidence to interrupt rumors. The happiness of death also illustrates this truth. For conclusions, if the date is sincere, it can ruin all rumors and gossip. Lovers will then become dependents. Real date. Now there is no need for so many restrictions. And it's very positive. King's quotes. Dating with peers. It was done with the help of each of them. Through this date, each different person is rated higher. Their careers and reputations have also been boosted. It can be seen from the drama. The king no longer needs betrothal gifts. The king is not someone who will pay interest for Bruce. In the end, Lu Pengxing chose the king. I can tell. Lu Pengxing. Now I no longer take appearance too seriously. They are made in heaven and earth. And they are collective. Animal. But from the collective cooking of 2 people on Weibo, as can be seen, they can control wonderful lives. At this point, the most commendable part. It is the king's attitude towards love and life. Dating right won't make a difference in your life. It just makes it higher. Insist that what you observe is correct. Correct. The individual is an integral part of bravery. Any happy ending. It should be difficult at the beginning. But because he persisted. So the final result. It might be like that wedding. Profitable. 02 The overwhelming electricity. Unstoppable. This is most vividly expressed in Xiaozhan. The end of the hot-blooded idiot. Xiaozhan insists that we can move forward together with love. Eventually become higher. Of human beings. For so long. He practices what he preaches. Practice what you preach. No matter in the face of a raging epidemic. While children in mountainous areas are eager to learn. Once you see the looting earthquake in Sichuan. When I was serving as the charity ambassador for the Hangzhou Asian Games, I left a trail of love with them. And Xiaozhan can be very low-key. In any public place. I don't dare to say what I did. It's been so long since my debut. Xiao Zhan participated in unlimited charity activities. Whether it is poverty alleviation for children in remote suburbs and elderly care, animal protection, epidemic prevention, earthquake relief, and other fields. There are too many cities and towns where he left his philanthropic footprints. Just a few days ago, after the looting earthquake in Sichuan, Xiao Zhan Studio. Another story about Xiao Zhan donating 1 million to the disaster area was released. He hopes to use his own strength to help the development of the disaster area. Point. Don't say how much or how much money. Far from this selfless love. It has already caused quite a stir in the fandom. Just after the studio released relevant news, Xiao Zhan donated 1 million yuan to bless Sichuan. It has also become a hot topic. Up to now, read volume has reached 370 million times, sparking discussions among millions of people. Xiao Zhan is low-key and unassuming. Send love where it is needed. His warmth is eternal and warm. Just after Xiao Zhan donated money to the disaster area, his heartwarming actions touched too many Peter Pans. Many fans also extended a helping hand. Do your best to donate money and materials to disaster areas. At the same time, he did not participate in the disaster relief heroes. Deliver urgently needed supplies. A small gesture goes a long way. Make rescue operations safer. It is worth noting that Xiao Zhan donated 1 million yuan to help Sichuan, and Xiao Zhan donated 1 million yuan to looting. In the topic, participating in discussions and commenting is another story. Some compliments are more of a donation list. Yes, they are Xiao Zhan fans. Screenshot of donation to Sichuan disaster area. Bright. These bits and pieces of love. The meaning is completely different now. Not a cold number. It is the touching and support for the disaster area left by the warm heart. Xiao Zhan's charity guidance is really full of positive energy. Directly stimulated the fan base. No matter how much you donate, love will unite. This very strong appeal. This is most vividly reflected in Xiao Zhan. The outside world was shocked by this. Let's just say Xiao Zhan's fans have turned into passionate idiots. The hot-blooded idiot also has the style of Versailles. Mixed reviews. Everyone follows in Xiao Zhan's footsteps. Positive and loving fans. They are all one of the hot-blooded idiots. Also worthy of respect. For example, in many comments, we see different compliments. Some netizens said, "This is the first time I click on celebrity donation real-time trending search. See screenshots of fan donations. I don't think I have any reason. I don't like this kind of star. Both are 1005 and 105. It turns out that Xiao Zhan's birthday is October 5th. Some passers-by said that after finishing a circle, I saw many fans praising. Are there any passers-by? I don't remember when Xiao Zhan donated it. How much money was donated? But I can see him donating in times of disaster. Some fans said that before coming in, they wanted to thank Xiao Zhan. But after I came in, I found that fans didn't just repost it. I also came in with screenshots of everyone's donations. I was shocked. It turns out that this is what chasing stars means. I originally thought those were just lies. But this time I was moved by the truth. No wonder Xiao Zhan can become a first class. Stand firm. Xiao Zhan is such an excellent person. He has long been committed to public welfare undertakings. Use your influence to inspire fans. This is the fearless attitude born of the sun. What do you think about this? This concludes our news section. Welcome to leave your thoughts in the comments area. Let's discuss it together. Welcome. Don't forget to give me a like and follow. Thank for all.